Everybody has a story to tell. Everyone's story is in protest.
When we take the time to hear each other, we find how we are more the same that we are different.
We want to tell you about where we came from, about our country, our culture, our struggle, and our hopes and dreams.
I come from Honduras. I live in the city of Copan. This is where the ancient Mayans used to live.
I come from Congo. The main food we eat is cassava leaves. The rice and beans are considered special food.
I come from Thailand.
I come from Laos.
Each Hmong clan have their own style of traditional clothes.
When I was a kid, I liked to play soccer with my family and my friends.
I came from Somalia. The weather in my country is nice and warm weather, and we don't have snow.
I come from Meramutale refugee camp.
I'm from Upia refugee camp in Thailand.
I come from Melau refugee camp in the border of Thailand.
I come from Meramor refugee camp.
I come from Ovian refugee camp.
Mela refugee camp.
Meramo refugee camp in Thailand.
In the morning in my country, I have a sound of rooster and people talking outside.
The houses in refugee camp look like a temporary tent.
My country looks like a mountain, but there are many forests and rivers.
Most Korean people are farmer.
In my country, I will just lay salt for healthy for food.
Sometimes we don't have enough food.
Our houses were made of bamboo that came from the forest.
These are our stories.
As we tell our story, imagine what this life will be like for you, how very different everything will be like, and how will you feel?
I come from Honduras. Life there is very different than here. When I was there, I used to wake up very early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m., to go milk some cows, like 30 or more than that sometimes. Every single day, I used to do that, and after it, I used to work in picking coffee beans. So they grow up in a tree, and I also used to work in planting corn. When you're cutting coffee, you must wear a basket. Most of the time, it gets heavier and heavier. When it's full, it's pretty heavier. And when I was there and I was milking those cows, I used to go after milk, all of that. I used to go to sell the milk to get money to buy my own food every day. No matter how was the weather, it was raining, it was too hot, no matter what, we have to be working there outside. Can you imagine working every single day so hard without being able to go to school?
I come from the Congo in Africa. In my country, we use firewood to cook our food. We build the fire. The main food we cook is cassava leaves. We cook them in water and add meat, a lot of onions, garlic, celery, green pepper, and add palm oil. Cassava leaves taste delicious. Rice and beans are a special food. In refugee camp, we do not have water in the house. We have to go get water to use. We go 2 times a week because it is far away. It takes about 1 hour to get there. And then we wait in line for about half an hour. We have to carry the water back to camp and it is very heavy. We use a scarf on our head to put the water. Someone's help to put container on our head because it is so heavy. When we get to camp, someone helps to take the water off on our head. Can you imagine having to get water like this every week?
Schools in our countries are very different from here in the US. In some of our countries, we have to wear uniform. Your uniform must be clean and sleek. The teacher in our countries also very different. The rules are very strict. If you have a long fingernail, wear nail polish. If your hair is dyed, or if you're eating in the class, the teacher can punish you. Teachers can also punish you if you are late, if you didn't do your homework, or fail a test. Punishment are things such as getting your hands slapped, getting your legs hit with a stick, being made to clean toilet, standing in front of the class, or running around the school. Can you imagine having a school like that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. Do you know what to do? It's easy for you.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning, students. Have a seat. Hi, I'm gonna do the attendance, so pay attention, right? Gigi.
Here.
Hey, Blue.
Here.
Marner.
Here.
Pues hey.
He's not here.
Ah, this guy. Always. Sophia.
I'm here.
Irene.
She's not here. I'm here.
Damn, the first time. Tanley.
I'm here.
Jared.
He's not here.
I'm used to it. Hey, Pussy. Why are you walking like that? Like, very proud of you, huh? You too, Jared. Come in front of the class. Now! Irene, stay here. Alright. What am I gonna do with these 3?
Punish them.
Yeah? Should do that. Irene, why are you late?
I wake up late. That's why I'm late.
The best reason. How about you, Gary?
I'm so tired.
You're so tired of me, of school, of your life. Why are you so tired? You're always tired, huh? How about you, Puese?
I have a lot of work this morning, that's why I'm late.
You always have work to do. But what about school? When I'm giving you homework to do, you never do it. That's the word you should have every single day. Everyone did their homework?
Yes.
Alright. How about you, 3?
Yeah.
How about you?
No, I don't know how to do math.
I'm the teacher. You can ask me anytime. Alright, pues go around school 3 times now. You hear? Go clean the toilet now. Irene, I'm so disappointed about it. The first time you're getting late and you don't have your homework. Show me your hands. Don't move. I'ma hit you. Don't move. Gonna get worse. You know what? Have a seat. Stay there. Hi, class. If you don't do your homework, class will be dismissed.
Many people have never heard of the Karen people and may not know why we come to US. We want you to know about the Karen people and what life was like for us. The Karen people come from the country of Myanmar or Burma. The Karen people have been fighting civil war against the Burmese military for cultural rights. For any Karen who stay in Myanmar, the regime still continue to get rid of the Karen culture by banning the teaching of Karen language in all public schools. The Burmese military want to completely get rid of the Karen people. They said they only want Karen people to be seen in museums. Minnesota has the largest Karen community of about 20,000 Karen people.
The Burmese soldiers were coming to the Karen village. They would burn all of the houses. They would kill all of the animals. They would shoot and kill people, including the children and the babies. They would rape the women. Sometimes they would take people and force them to be slaves. Sometimes people would try and hide in the hole until the Burmese soldier leaves the village. Many people would run and hide in the forest. People would be afraid to come back to the village because there will be landmines and it's not safe to walk anywhere. Because the Burmese soldiers were killing and torturing the people, about 200,000 Karen and thousands of other ethnic groups flee on foot through the jungle in refugee camp in Thailand.
Hi guys. This my love.
Today we go to Korean village.
Yes, sir.
And kill the Korean people.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Hey, stay there.
Ang nyopo ni achi agodo ba, basa ang nyopo tele, adak tu milomani, apaglukoloma velo.
We don't have our own countries yet. There is Quran saying, if we lose our language, we're going to lose our nation.
Life in our refugee camp is very different and very difficult. We live there because we cannot live in our village. We left our home to be safe in the camp. In my country, we have the rainy season. During the rainy season, it's very, very dangerous and very scary. If rainy very, very high, 3 or 4 days, we have to watch the river because there is so much water and we have to run in the mountain. This happened to me once when I was 30 years old. My mom was not healthy and my brother was too little. So I had to break everything for the hole to the mountain by myself. And we are so scared of the tree and big wave. The big tree can fall. The bridge where we are across to the river is flooded and we cannot use it. Everything closed, even school. I got married when I was 50 years old. My mom in our country, so if you are married, they do not let you go to school. And I went more than every day to go to school. I was 22 when I arrived in the US in 2019. I thought I was in heaven. Can you imagine what this world be like?
I'm from Opiang refugee camp in Thailand. The camp is in the valley surrounded by the mountain. There is a thick forest and many bamboo trees. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the rooster. Before sunrise, and you see fog and mist everywhere. Now in the US, I wake up to the sound of my phone alarm and the sound of the car. I have been lived there for 20 years. Life in refugee camp is not always easy. Many people do not have enough food. We will receive 150 pounds of rice for each family for 1 month. We will also receive yellow bean, fish paste, and some oil. We also, if we want egg, vegetable, or meat, we have to buy it, but it's was very expensive. Many people will go to the forest to get food or to hunt. But in camp, people are not supposed to leave the camp. If Thai soldier catch you, you could go to the jail.
The toilets in refugee camp are very different from the US. It will be a hole with a bamboo seat, and you will sit down to the ground. We did not have the toilet papers. We used the water to clean ourselves. We built our houses in refugee camp. We won't go to the forest and cut out the trees and bamboo. It can be very dangerous when cut out the tree and the bamboo. The trees are very tall and very big or raw. You will have to be very careful when cut out the tree, so they do not follow you. We will cut the tree in half, so we could carry back to the camp. They were very heavy. We also use the grasses and the leaves for the roof of our houses. We did not sleep on beds, we sleep on the rug and underground. Can you imagine not having an electricity or indoor toilet or bathing your own horse out the bamboo?
When I was younger, I would always ask my mom to let me go and work. I wanted to work so I could help to make money. She finally told me I could go and work cutting rice. I gathered all my things to get ready to go and work. The next morning, I got up very early, and me and my friend, we went to get on the bus. When we were leaving the camp, there was a soldier. You were not supposed to leave the camp. So we took the secret way so the soldier would not see us. The secret way was very difficult. It was very muggy. It smelled very bad. It was a lot of bugs and mosquitoes that would bite me. Finally, we made it. The boss looked at me and told me I couldn't work because I was too little, too young. I told him I was a teenager. My friend explained too. The boss then said I could work, but he was going to pay me less. When I got to the rice field, my job was to cut the rice. My friend's job was to carry the rice. I was so scared. The knife we used was very sharp, and I thought I could cut myself. The work was so hard. If it was very cold, you would still work. If it was very rain, you would still work. If it was very hot, you would still work. I was so tired. Finally, we were done. We worked 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. The boss paid me 100 baht. That is less than $3. When I went home, I slept and slept. My mom came and checked me if I was breathing and then shook me to make sure that I have not died. I did not go back to cut rice again. Can you imagine working so hard all day and get paid only $3?
I grew up in a refugee camp where money was a problem. We don't have money to buy toys, so I grew up playing with marble, flip-flop, and rubber band. Unlike many other kids, I liked to climb trees and got into a fight. But the next day, me and my friend would just play again, even though we fight. One day, me and my friend were sitting beside my mom while she was weaving. We took some of her thread and then made a bracelet. And in 2015, before coming to US, my friend made a bracelet to remember them by. I had them up to here before coming. But then when I washed my hand, they all got wet, so I put them in my bag. When I arrived in the Minnesota, my luggage never arrived, and I never seen those bracelets again. But I still remember them as a friend.
We come here from all over the world. We're coming here for a better life, better jobs, better education. Can you imagine coming to a place where you don't know the language?
I left my country in 2018. The UN took us to the airport. When we got to the airport, I was so scared. My little sister was crying. She told my mom she wanted to go back home. She asked my father something to drink because she was so thirsty, but we didn't know who to ask for something to drink. Then we saw a beautiful lady walking on the plane. She asked if we want Sprite or cola. We hear Sprite first. Then we said yes. The only English we knew was yes and no. We traveled for 3 days. Every time we want something to drink, we always ask for Sprite.
It was so different when I arrived here. Even getting off of the plane, the weather was cold. There were tall buildings and so many cars. The trees had no leaves on them. I thought they were dead. We do not have the same season in my country.
When I came to the United States, I brought my soccer shoes. I brought my soccer shoes because I love soccer. My shoes were a gift from my grandmother for my birthday. In the couple of the years, my grandmother passed away and kept my shoes. Now when I see them, I remember my grandmother when she was alive, took care of me and my siblings. I really miss her, and I think she will be happy that I keep those shoes.
I came to United States with my sister. When we arrived at the airport, I was so happy because I saw all of my family. When I saw my mom, I gave her a big hug. I had not seen my family in 13 years. And they brought a beautiful flower and balloon, and we eat delicious food together. And my sister brought a big cake, and we talked about our trip, and then we slept.
Learning a new language can be very hard and very scary. When we first came to the US, we stayed with our host families. The first day of school is very scary because there's nobody you can talk to. You don't speak the same language, you try not to cause trouble or embarrass yourself. One time at school, the teacher told us to pronounce the word beach. Instead of beach, I said the B word. The students started to laugh, and even the teacher was hiding her laugh. Another student came up to me and told me that I had said a bad word. I keep trying to repeat the word beach, but instead I said the B word over and over again. The teacher told me to go back to my seat. I went back to my seat and put my head on my desk. Can you imagine feeling so lost in school?
America has so many people from all over the world. There are so many beautiful cultures. It is important to take the time to learn about different cultures, religions, and customs.
My religion is Islam. Muslim people pray 5 times a day. When we pray, we always fast east. Before we pray, we must wash our face, hands, and our legs. We cover our head with hijab as a part of our religion to do not show our hair or our body. When we are at home or with our family, we do not wear a hijab. We always stay covered in public. We have 1 month of fasting, which is called Ramadan. That means we fast and we do not eat food or drink water during the day. You can only eat after sunset. I eat a little bit at night during Ramadan, and I eat a little bit before sunrise. After 1 month, at the end of Ramadan, we have a holiday called Eid al-Fitr, or festival of breaking the Ramadan. Sometimes we have sweets, and children might get presents, and the girls might decorate their hands with henna.
In my culture, we celebrate the Day of the Dead, November 1st and 2nd. Between those days, we prepare to be waiting for for people who pass away, because our belief is between those days, their spirit coming to visit us. So we find a table, we cover the table with tablecloths. We use candles all around, flowers. We use pictures from people who pass away. We also make food, drinks, because it's not a sad festival. It's more like to remember them. And if it will be me, I'll do one for my great grandpa. I'll use picture of him, food, drinks. As a drink, I'll use alcohol, cause he likes alcohol. We mostly use food they like when they were alive. We also make bread, which is pan de muerto. We may pray for their souls to find the way back to the earth.
I want to become a EMT.
I want to be a nurse, and I want to be a cosmetologist.
My dream is to be a construction worker.
My dream is to become a police officer.
I want to be a nurse.
I want to be a truck driver, and I want to do military, and a nurse, and also a barber. But the main thing is I want to do for the future is a businessman.
I want to become a nurse.
My dream is to be able to travel all over the world.
My dream is to become a professional artist.
My dream is to go back to a place where I was born, a Korean state.
I want to be able to help my Korean people.
I want to be an independent woman.
My name is Zia.
My name is Sophia Ahmed.
My name is Marna.
My name is Palmu.
My name is Irene.
My name is Romani Podal, and I go by Roro.
My name is Joe.
My name is Joaquin.
My name is Tang Lili.
My name is Wese.
My name is Hey Blue Moon.
My name is Gigi.
These have been some of our story. Thank you for listening. When we talk to each other, listening and respect each other, we can see how we are the same in many ways. When we try to understand and appreciate our difference, we can make the world a better place.
How did everybody just keep going? Because there's a lot of different struggles people had. How did you keep going? Who would like to answer that?
If you look back, like right now, some people don't get to go to school, like barely enough food to eat. So we come here like for education, better place, better future, maybe for our parents.
in ourselves. But if you compare it to current state, there's a big difference where you don't want to stop and you want to keep going.
And then like some people are still running through the jungle. While they are in jungle, also they studying. You know, they use the charcoal to write on the wall. Sometimes we don't have the wall; we just have the tree, and then we just wrote on the tree, and then many children are learning through that.
Yeah, they are kids okay because they don't love the Korean people. They want to kill all the Korean people. For that, they don't care older and younger. They don't care anyone. They kill everyone. Why? Because they don't want Korean people live in the Myanmar country. For that, they want to Korean people run away other country, but we don't have to run to other country. For that, they are killed and they don't love and they hate the Korean people. For that, they kill the Korean people.
What was your favorite part in this performance together? What did you enjoy the most?
For me, I enjoy the village screen and school screen too.
Yeah, I enjoy cause I didn't know like most of these guys. I just knew their names, but now during this performance, I know more about them and I know like how life was for them when they were out there, suffering, and yeah, it's very nice to know each other. That's the best part.
I think it's the way we stand up and share our own story. Each one of us get to share our story. Yeah.
I like the school scenes because it's more fun seeing some students punishing.
What was the hardest part about this whole thing for you guys?
The hardest part is sometimes in our group, some people are late, then some people do not show up.
Village. Yeah, because when we show it, we perform about the village, and then some are had to be the Burmese soldier, and some are had to be the villagers. So if you are the soldier, if you perform like the realistic, like the become a soldier, do it set thing, then it can be hard for your friends. So if we do rather softly, so it cannot be comfortable for the audience to watch.
For me, it was more difficult because it's my first time to speak in front of people, so I was so scared.
The first time was very hard. Like everybody was nervous. Like this time too, we was nervous because we are talking in front of a lot of people and telling the story is not easy. Like we practice a lot and we did now, finally.
Yeah, if it was water, it would be, yeah. I can't even imagine what you do. I didn't say you could record me. No, I'm just joking.
It's so happy!
The performance it is so fun, and I enjoy to be here. I hear more about the other country, and they teach me the more way that I can use to live.
I think it was amazing. I never knew all of these people went through the stuff that they did and how they came to America and just been motivated all the time. It's like, that is like the hardest thing in the world to do, and all these people did it, and I just think it's very amazing. I was saying, just be grateful what you have, because like, you never know what other people don't have. Like, just for example, like right before I came here, I went to the store. Like, other people can't do that, and that's just like something very grateful. And then like, another example is like, I can take a hot shower whenever I want.
people in other countries can't, and it's just like a realization, basically.